what are the mistakes as of now that MSMEs are again, doing it whenever they are trying to get their cybersecurity posture in place? And what is one thing they should prioritize once to get their things sorted, at least to creating a better and robust cybersecurity infrastructure? Just one thing if you can, or you can add from your own as well.
Okay. So look, many of the MSMEs are totally dependent on vendors. So suppose, for example, if there is an internet cable which they are having and they have router. So that router password is kept as their mobile number or their company number or something like that, company name or something like that. And that is known to the to that vendor who is providing that internet cable. So it is a very basic stuff, but they are totally dependent on IT person, external IT person or vendor, and they are not having any visibility what kind of activities that person is doing or what kind of malicious intention that person is doing, or probably unknowingly he is not taking some few precautions where their company can be in biggest loss. I have seen like the manufacturing company owner spoke to me and they said like their employees are joining, leaving the job and they are joining the competitor company and they are actually implementing patented products over there. And they don't have any control because everyone is having access to designs and drawings of the products because they are engineers. And they don't have any control in manufacturing company. Anyone can download in pen drive or Google Drive. Nowadays, Gmail is being used in the organizations because many companies. So Google Drives are accessible, and they are, from home they are actually downloading it and they are joining the competitor company and they are implementing product before this company actually implements in market. So these things are happening, and these companies are not even aware. Like there should be NDA clause while giving the offer letter. So in BDSLCC, we have everything structured, like starting from the onboarding. There should be NDA with the employee. They should be aware what data they are going to access in the organization and what they are accountable or where they are responsible. It is clearly specified. So we are giving that format also with these companies like chemical and manufacturing because it is very much important. Another thing, these companies are just listening like there is ISO 27001, there is a DPDP Act, there is SOC 2, there is NIST, and they try to implement everything in one go. And if they can't go do it, then they try to identify someone who will just give them certificate or some loopholes. So some easy way they try to find. So that is very dangerous because I have seen few companies. I am not going to take name of the certificate, but they were having certificate, but there was no antivirus, no firewall. I say, how you got it? So they said we paid 1 lakh rupees and we got it to show the client. So it is totally bad situation. You don't have anything. Means you are a diabetic person and you are taking report saying you are not having any sugar problem, right? So it is not. It is going to harm you. Another thing is email security is mostly ignored. Mostly HR department and accountant department is more exposed to the emails, and they are clicking on all the attachment, PDF or Word document coming in email. Because they are supposed to do that, and email security is lacking in most of the cases, and that is the mostly the entry point for the MSME is through the emails. So malware can enter in your organization, and then the logins. Like suppose there is a five people team or 20 people team. I have seen MSME is taking only one email ID, and everyone is using IT@XYZ company name. So one email ID having access to everyone is having access to Google Drive to that. Everyone is using same email ID because to save the money, like 600 rupees they want to save for each employee. So, but they are not understanding how they can maintain confidentiality, how they can maintain privacy of the data, or how they can protect, like we already spoken about zero trust, right? So how that can be maintained. So it is very important to understand that companies should have this kind of negligence. They should avoid such kind of negligence, and they should spend little money where it is required. Again, I have seen many companies are not taking backups, or they are taking backup of C drive into D drive. So if there is a ransomware attack, C and D and even their network devices, whatever laptop or desktops are connected, everything will get encrypted. So there is a lack of awareness they should take backup on different network or different hard disk, external hard disk, which should be again password protected, or it should be physically safeguarded. So that these kind of things also we help them to understand in our VDSL framework. And again, many companies, they scrap their laptop, desktops. They don't understand how to scrap data, and then they can give it to external vendor who is actually telling them like he will pay some money for the old laptops and all. So this kind of data is again being sold on dark web, and even their competitors can use that data for buying bids and understanding their internal information. And employee behavior patterns are also important, because most of the companies, like I already explained, couple of issues, insider threats are rising, because there is, in small and medium enterprises, many frustrated people are there because salary increment and many such stuff. And these companies are having most of the access in the organization, so they can be a biggest threat for their organization. And I have seen such cases. So these are few areas. I have hundreds of points, but I guess these are few key areas which organizations should be aware.